Universe, it's Wednesday. You know what that means. Welcome back to another edition of AEW Dynamite, and to kick us off, it's a man who feels brand new after that successful title defense against Kazuchika Okada a number of weeks ago. Here he comes. It is the international champion, Roderick Strong. Roderick Strong, of course, not scheduled for a defense this weekend at Dynasty. You know he's happy about this one. He's given the tag team champions the night off because they are going to be at Dynasty defending against the Acclaimed. What a matchup that will be. We're going to hear from Roddy Strong to kick off our show here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, to kick off your show once again, it's me, your true top guy here in AEW, Roderick Strong. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I don't begrudge you for thinking, oh, this guy's lazy, this guy's anything, because I know this weekend at Dynasty, you don't have an international title match. It's not going to be much of anything, really. Because what is an AEW show without your international champion, Roderick Strong? Nothing. But there will be something to see at least, which is my two best friends in the world here in the Dishonored, who I've given a gracious night off to here tonight to prepare for their matchup. Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish are going to choke the little imposters called the Acclaimed. And we're going to do the same thing that we did to little poor Mark Briscoe and Dalton Castle a number of weeks ago. We will show that the honor system never worked for a damn soul. That the only thing that works is aggression here in the wrestling business. And you will all see just how strong we really are. Oh! Ladies and gentlemen, we've been hearing about this being a possibility. It's Nigel McGuinness. Nigel McGuinness coming out here tonight, and Roderick Strong looking at him like, what are you doing? Hello, Roddy. What are you doing out here, Nigel? What are you doing wearing that? I gave you a warning a number of weeks ago to stop what you were doing, and you haven't. Oh, is this you calling me out? Asking me for a match? Well, guess what? You ain't gonna wrestle anytime soon, you broken down, infected blood piece of shit. So get out of my ring! Is that what you think this is, Roddy? Me asking you for a match? No. Roddy, you see, you are nothing. I don't have to go to you to anything. I went to Jeff Jarrett. And when I produced for him documents saying that I was more than healthy to be in the ring, he gave me a look in his eye. So I'm not here to ask you for a match. I'm here telling you you have a match. What? Because at Dynasty, Jeff Jarrett signed off on it. It will be you versus me for the International Championship. I'm going to teach you a lesson in respect and in honor. The last time, you had a good ceremony to leave. This will be your retirement match, Nigel. And I'm going to make sure it ain't pretty. You are going to pay for this. And Roderick Strong with words to Nigel McGuinness. Nigel McGuinness, no fear at all. At Dynasty, Nigel McGuinness returns to the ring against Roderick Strong for the AEW International Championship. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, and coming up next in the ring is Brock Anderson, former #1 contender for the AEW Tag Team Championship. And out next, here he comes, the Murder Hawk Monster, who last week made an example of the local talent Ron Hyde. And this week now, he's building himself back up one step at a time. Lance Archer making his way to the ring with his new advocate, Stokely Hathaway. Stokely talked about a number of weeks ago. He has found a new monster. He was talking about Lance Archer, Stokely and Lance now forming a bond. And these two, I think, could honestly do some damage here in AEW. And you know people are looking at Lance Archer, especially if you're a champion, going into this weekend in AEW Dynasty. And here we go, Brock Anderson taking on Lance Archer here tonight on Dynamite. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. And oh, please, going for the big shot there, but oh, an L kick from Brock Anderson onto Lance Archer. And now Lance Archer attempting to hurt Brock Anderson. Brock Anderson picked up. Lance Archer sets him down. And now Brock Anderson trying to pull himself up. No, Brock Anderson brings him down. Or Lance Archer brings him down with a massive hit there. And now, wait a minute, suplex again by Lance Archer. And Archer is on him here tonight. And now, wait a minute, Lance Archer going up top here tonight on Dynamite. Wait a minute. Oh, Brock Anderson trying to keep him down. Not today. A top rope shoulder barge by this monster here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. And now we see Brock Anderson is stunned, and Lance Archer takes him down there with another slam. And now we see Brock Anderson totally thrown for a loop here as we see Lance Archer looking happy with his work. And now Archer with another strike. Wait, Anderson gets the collar and elbow. Wait a minute now, possibly with a chance to reset, but no. Lance Archer, headbutt. Lance Archer cutting that off with a simple headbutt to the second generation talent known as Brock Anderson. And Brock now getting choked with this boot. As you can see, Stokely talking trash in his ear. Stokely Hathaway looking so happy with his investment of Lance Archer. How could you not be? Lance Archer brings him down with an F10. And now, ladies and gentlemen, Lance Archer now getting Brock Anderson into position, picks him up. Look how high. Choke slam. 1, 2, 3. Lance Archer with the win. Lance Archer again looking so impressive tonight. Lance Archer cutting a warpath through AEW. You can see Stokely Hathaway with that evil grin on his face. His newest client is going to tear things apart. Everybody dies. Juice, this weekend is the biggest match of my life. And despite the fact that you have tried time and time again to humiliate me, to embarrass me, to make me look bad, that will not stop me. See, at Dynasty, I proved the doubters wrong. I proved to everyone that they were wrong to discount Daniel Garcia. When I choke you out and tap you out and become the new TNT champion. And ladies and gentlemen, coming next, we are going to have an athletic showcase here on Dynamite. Out first, here he comes, the legendary luchador known as Bandido. Bandido making his way to the ring, ladies and gentlemen, here tonight. Bandido looking ready to go in this one. He draws into a man who I think he really would like to test himself against here tonight. A man who's trying to go on the rebound after a massive loss at AEW Revolution. I'm, of course, talking about Bandido's opponent tonight, the one and only Ricochet. Bandido, though, is no athletic slouch when it comes to his own style. What he can do in the ring, Bandido could probably go with Ricochet move for move when it comes to aerials. But tonight, ladies and gentlemen, and wrestling in general, is all about the endurance. All about not whether you can do the move, but whether you can do the move and still be in the position to win after you hit it. That is the real difference maker here, ladies and gentlemen. And now, ladies and gentlemen, here he comes, a man who's really trying to redeem himself here in the land of Elite after losing to Will Ospreay at Revolution. Here he comes. As I said, the one and only Ricochet. And Ricochet. Look at him, ladies and gentlemen, looking ready to go in this one. He lost at Revolution, but you cannot let that get you down, Ricochet. You gotta do what you've always done. Pick yourself up by the bootstraps and move forward. And Ricochet plans to do that tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Ricochet tonight faces Bandido. This is going to be an epic matchup, ladies and gentlemen. Ricochet has some of the most diverse, some of the most incredible moves you'll ever see. Along with Bandido, I am looking forward to this one. And here we go, Bandido versus Ricochet. And here we go. And Ricochet now, starts it off with a massive knee strike onto Bandido now. Coming off the ropes, wait a minute, Bandido catches Ricochet with a kick there coming in. And now Bandido picks up Ricochet. Ricochet fights off that one. Chop block on the Bandido. And now Ricochet coming up to the ropes. Wait a minute. Ricochet nailing that triangle drop kick there. Onto one Bandido. Wait a minute now. Bandido, though, catches Ricochet. Catches him there with a scoop slam there. Did you see that scoop slam? So smooth. And now, wait a minute. The big kick. Bandido now starting in on the striking on Ricochet. Ricochet with the hit there on Bandido. Bandido responds with a hit of his own. Bandido and Ricochet now continuing to go back and forth. Ricochet lands another strike there. Ricochet pulls off that super kick out of nowhere on Bandido. And Bandido climbing to the corner where he knows he will be safe, getting out of harm's way of Ricochet. Ricochet nails that cannonball though. In response, and now Ricochet has him in perfect position. Ricochet, Phoenix Splash onto Bandido. 1, 2, kick out there by Bandido. And now Ricochet, nails another strike. Bandido! Bandido kicks it back, and wait a minute now, Bandido gets Ricochet up. Burning hammer into that knee strike there, and now into the cover. 1, 2, kick out by Ricochet. Bandido nailing that burning hammer GTS out of nowhere there on Ricochet. And now wait a minute, Ricochet in trouble. Oh my God! Did you see that springboard poison Rana? And now wait a minute, Bandido on Ricochet here. Now Ricochet in trouble here. Bandido managing to get some offense here on Ricochet. Ricochet needs to find out what he wants to do. Scoop slam again by Bandido. And now Bandido wanting to lay into Ricochet here. Kicks him in the leg. Wait a minute. Flips over him into a perfectly placed German suplex. And now into the cover. 1, 2. Kick out again by Ricochet. And Bandido now gonna go up top, wanting to hurt Ricochet. Ricochet! Bandido missed that dive onto Ricochet. And now Ricochet picks up Bandido. Sets him down with that driver there into the cover. 2, kick out by Bandido. Bandido managing to kick out of that one. Wait a minute, pops up on Ricochet. Ricochet taken up here. Snake Eyes. The Snake Eyes in the corner by Bandido. And Bandido driving Ricochet with those knees in the back. And you can see Ricochet howling in pain here, ladies and gentlemen. Ricochet now in trouble once again. Wait a minute, Bandido. Oh my God, did you see that ripcord knee strike? The ripcord knee strike connects, and now Bandido nails a second one. Bandido wanting to stay on Ricochet here, and Ricochet pulling himself up out of the corner. Wait, Bandido missed that one there. Now Ricochet. Ricochet now needs to do something. Knee strike again onto Bandido. And now Ricochet. Oh, misses that springboard moonsault. Bandido moved out of the way. Drop kick, though, by Bandido. Bandido possibly with the luck to get the equalizer onto Ricochet. Ricochet in trouble. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Burning hammer once again. That burning hammer once again into a moonsault. No! No, Ricochet's up! Ricochet gets up in the nick of time. Ricochet with recoil. Ricochet nails recoil out of nowhere, and now 450 splash. 1, 2, 3. Ricochet wins this matchup, ladies and gentlemen. Ricochet tonight with an epic clash with Bandido. Ricochet with the win, ladies and gentlemen. The moves they nailed on each other in this one was so back and forth. Bandido managed to get in a lot of great offense here on Ricochet here tonight, but ultimately still not to be the one and only. Still wins here tonight. What a win by Ricochet. This weekend is the biggest matchup of our lives, because we draw into one of the greatest tag teams of all time, Red Dragon. A team who we respect so much, but a team that nonetheless has seemed to have lost its balls entirely. See, they decided to take coward's ways out to get to the titles. That's something we don't do. The Acclaimed built themselves back up to challengers again, and we made ourselves undeniable as #1 contenders. And this weekend, we take the AEW Tag Division back. And we show that this is a new era. An era that everyone will love. Because everyone loves the Acclaimed! And ladies and gentlemen, coming up next here on AEW Dynamite, we're going to have some more singles action. Out first, here he comes. We have not seen this young man in quite some time, but he is back here tonight. Here comes Hook. Hook making his entrance here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We have not seen Hook since that loss to Colby Corino at Double or Nothing at the end of Season 5. Hook coming back here tonight for Season 6, and you can see Hook looking so ready for this one here tonight. He draws into an opponent who he himself has been moving and shaking across AEW. A man who has been champion this past season. Has already been champion this season, I should say. A former TNA World Champion. Here he comes. All rise and bask in his glory. Tonight he faces Hook. This weekend at AEW Dynasty, he goes one-on-one with Will Ospreay. Here he comes. It is the limitless Keith Lee. And Keith Lee looking ready to go in this one. Him and Hook. You can see, I think this is going to be quite the interesting matchup, ladies and gentlemen. Both these men deceptively more athletic than their eyes would say. Hook, in terms of strength, he is so much stronger than you would ever think he is. Keith Lee, exactly the opposite. He is so much faster than you'd ever think he would be. And Keith Lee tonight, ladies and gentlemen, wanting to set a good example going into this weekend against possibly the best wrestler in the world right now, in Will Ospreay. And here we go, Hook versus Lee here tonight. As you can see, Taz standing in the corner, and here we go. Going for the splash, but Hook has that scouted there. And now, wait a minute, Hook wanting to do some damage. Oh, Hook immediately takes him down and into a triangle choke. Into a triangle choke by Hook. Hook taking down Keith Lee and getting him into this triangle. And now Hook, wait a minute, Lee fights out of it. Lee fights out of the triangle choke there by Hook. And now, wait a minute, gets him up here. Hook Taken up by Keith Lee. Keith Lee with a military press. And into a moonsault by Lee. And now into the cover. 1, 2. Kick out there by Hook. As you can see now, Keith Lee looking ready to... going to the outside, looking to hit something big from out there. But Hook catching him there. Hook takes him up. Takes him down onto the apron. And now, ladies and gentlemen, Hook and Keith Lee go to the outside. Wait a minute. Massive forearm, though, from Keith Lee. And now Keith Lee throws him into the steel barriers there at ringside. And now we see Taz trying to encourage his boy Hook to get back into the ring. Hook does so. And now, a massive crossbody there by Keith Lee. 1 kick out there by Hook. Hook managing. Wait a minute. Hook now. Catching Keith Lee. And now Hook looking to do something big here to Lee. Oh man, with a massive hit. And another one. And another forearm there onto Lee. And now wait a minute. Gets him down and into this submission here. Into the rear naked choke. But wait a minute. Keith Lee frees himself. Keith Lee freeing himself from that choke. But now we see, wait a minute. Moonsault there by Hook. Into the cover. 1, 2. Kick out by the limitless Keith Lee. And you can see now Hook already looking frustrated with this matchup, ladies and gentlemen. He thought he had Lee there. And now wait a minute. Hook takes him down once again and into another submission. Onto Lee. Lee, now wait a minute. Lee gets him up. Frees himself. Keith Lee freeing himself there once again. And now wait a minute, ladies and gentlemen. Keith Lee picks up Hook. Power bomb onto Hook. 1, 2. Kick out there by Hook. And you can see Keith Lee looking incredibly frustrated with this situation already. Coming off the ropes. Wait a minute. Catches him. Tazplex by Hook. Hook getting that big man up. 1, 2. Kick out there by Keith Lee. And you can see Taz telling Hook to keep on him. Hook thought it was over there. And Hook now securing the arm of Keith Lee. Brings it down. And now wait a minute. Hook. Oh my God. Oh my God. That forearm. That might have knocked him out. 1, 2. Kick out again by Keith Lee. And now Hook's really had enough. Hook gonna go up top. We do not see this young man go up there too often. Wait a minute, in trouble. Keith Lee. Keith Lee catches Hook. Gets him up. Wait, gonna go for the spirit bomb. No. Not today. Goes for the springboard. No, Keith Lee. No, pounces on him. 1, 2. Kick out again by Hook. Keith Lee almost nailed that spirit bomb on Hook. But Hook managed to free himself. And now wait a minute. Hook pounced over the top by Lee. And now Keith Lee looking to hurt Hook. Tries to take him down. No. Hook out of the way. Hook back into the ring here. And now wait a minute. Hook takes down Lee on the outside. Trips him up. Goes after the leg. Keith Lee in trouble here. Hook focusing in on the leg of Lee. Lee thrown back into the ring by Hook. Hook now has him in major trouble here. And now Keith Lee struggling to get up to his feet. Wait a minute, goes for the moonsault again. No, Keith Lee says no to that one. Lee with the strike. And now Keith Lee looking to hurt Hook. Hook thrown off the ropes. Wait, Hook reverses it into, Lee pounces Hook across the ring. Hook getting pounced there by Keith Lee. 1, 2, kick out again by Hook. And now Keith Lee has him in major trouble here. Hook. Lee wanting to come off the top. Wait a minute, Keith Lee. Oh my God. That frog splash across the back. And now wait a minute, Hook. Oh, catches him with a knee. Hook catches him with a knee out of nowhere. He knew he needed something there, and that's exactly what he needed. And now Hook has Lee in major trouble here. Lee, oh my God, no, no. Oh my God, that suplex off the top. 1, 2, kick out again. That Tazplex off the top rope. Everyone in the building thought this match was over. Lee goes for the time. No, Hook. Hook face plants because Lee got out of the way. And now Lee has Hook in trouble. Picks him up. Spirit bomb. 1, 2, 3. Hook is defeated. Keith Lee gets the win. And you know Ospreay is probably smiling ear to ear knowing he is facing Keith Lee, who is this damn good right now. What a win there for Keith Lee. All rise and bask in his glory. What a clash with Ospreay we've got coming up.
Hey, Asina. I know what you're thinking. This is going to be the weekend of your life when you beat me for my TBS championship. Keep soaring. You see, this weekend is merely an exhibition for Camille. I am the woman who runs AEW now. And the TDS Championship is the gold standard of women's performances in AEW. I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you, I'm faster than you. Athena, this weekend, the dice gets put back down to a peasant.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, we move on to this match, our semi-main event of the evening. We're going to get another installment in this legendary rivalry here tonight. Out first is the #1 contender for the AEW Women's Championship. She wrestles for it this weekend at AEW Dynasty. Here comes Dr. Britt Baker, DMD. And tonight, ladies and gentlemen, she goes face to face with one of her old rivals, a woman who she's had some storied matches against. And tonight we're going to get another installment in their series, ladies and gentlemen. It feels like these two are destined to do this forever. And ladies and gentlemen, I am of course talking about Britt Baker and Thunder Rosa. And speaking of, here she comes, ladies and gentlemen. Thunder Rosa making her way to the ring tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe if she could knock off Britt Baker in this matchup, it would be a huge upset going into Dynasty. Maybe even would force Jeff Jarrett to add her to the match. Jeff Jarrett is a man we know. He's not afraid of spontaneous booking. We saw that at the top of our show, ladies and gentlemen, when Nigel McGuinness came out here saying, hey, I got cleared this past week. And Jeff Jarrett said, I'll give you the match for Dynasty. Of course, that will be Nigel McGuinness versus Roderick Strong for the International Championship come that event. And Thunder Rosa making her entrance here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. She wants to impress against the #1 contender and her old rival. Here we go. It will be Britt Baker and Thunder Rosa here on Dynamite. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Wait, Thunder Rosa immediately going up top here. Oh, taking down Britt Baker. Now, wait a minute. What's Rosa doing? Rosa starts us off here with a massive drop kick onto Britt Baker. Britt Baker went down hard, and now Britt Baker gets hit with a bulldog as well. Rosa on Baker here. Now, wait a minute. Takes her down into the cover. Whoa, and there's Britt Baker with the kick out there. Britt Baker did not see that coming, ladies and gentlemen. Britt Baker sent over the top by Rosa, and Rosa comes down with a knee, with an elbow strike. Thunder Rosa all over the doctor here tonight, and a senton as well. And now, wait a minute, though. Britt Baker gets up to her feet, and Baker, brings her down with a Uranagi. Right onto that outside, and now, keeping Thunder Rosa there as well. Britt Baker not wanting to let Thunder Rosa make a move here. Brings her down with that bulldog of the arm. And you can see Thunder Rosa is hurt here now. Thunder Rosa, Britt Baker working over Rosa. And Rosa now throwing shots at Baker. Wait a minute, what's Thunder Rosa doing here? Thunder Rosa picks up Baker, sets her down with a brain buster on the outside. Did you see that? That brain buster there from Thunder Rosa, count of 8. And Rosa does not want to win this way. Rosa, it's not her way to win like this. Getting in before Britt Baker would get counted out. Britt Baker, Thunder Rosa wanting to get the win here tonight if she is to indeed defeat Britt Baker in this matchup here, folks. And now Britt Baker in major trouble here. Thunder Rosa with Baker. Throws her back into the ring. And now, wait a minute, running after Baker. Baker caught by Rosa. Britt Baker throws her off. Britt Baker catches her with Sling Blade. The doctor catching Thunder Rosa there with a Sling Blade. And now Britt Baker waiting as Rosa pulls herself up into the corner now. And now Thunder Rosa getting stomped out by Britt Baker. Britt Baker goes down. And now Britt Baker has Thunder Rosa in trouble once again. Thunder Rosa, wait a minute, Britt Baker. Oh my God, with that massive neck breaker. That sweeping neck breaker. And now wait a minute. Curb stomp as well. And that could be the end. 1, 2, kick out by Thunder Rosa. Britt Baker is frustrated. You can tell now. Wait a minute. Thunder Rosa fights her way up to her feet. Thunder Rosa picks her up. Thunder driver onto Britt Baker. 1, 2, kick out by Baker. And now Rosa waiting for Britt Baker to get up to her feet here. Britt Baker, Thunder Rosa launches off. They collide. Baker takes her down with a big boot. Britt Baker now needing to stay on Thunder Rosa here. Wait a minute. Air raid crash onto Rosa. Britt Baker nailing an air raid crash on Thunder Rosa here. Wait a minute. Now going for the super kick. No. Cuts it off again. Thunder Rosa brings it in once again. Thunder Rosa out of nowhere. Thunder driver again. A second Thunder driver connects. And now Thunder Rosa into the cover on the #1 contender. There's 1. There's 2. Kicked out again by Britt Baker. Britt Baker kicked out of it once again. And now you can see Thunder Rosa with the massive frustration here. Now Thunder Rosa, wait a minute, thrown over the top by Baker. Baker needs to do something to equalize this damage done. Rosa fights her off once again. And now Thunder Rosa throws her into the announce table here. And now Britt Baker in trouble here. Wait a minute. Oh my God, hit off the announce table once again. And now Rosa now, wait a minute, clearing off the announce table. Rosa clearing off the announce table here. Now wait a minute, Thunder Rosa. Wait, Britt Baker grabbing her up and sending her down. Britt Baker looking to hurt Rosa. Wait a minute, Rosa grabs up Baker. Rosa grabbing up Britt Baker here. Now wait a minute. Britt Baker and Rosa in trouble here. Britt Baker. Oh my God, wait a minute. No. Going over the suplex. No, oh my God. Rosa crashed and burned in an elbow drop there. Britt Baker, possibly with the luckiest moment of this matchup. Rosa was getting ready to suplex her off that table, but instead Britt Baker just threw her off. And now Thunder Rosa is hurt. That did a lot of damage to Rosa. And Rosa now thrown into the corner. Rosa in trouble here. Britt Baker attacking the arm of Rosa. Now, oh, hit there with that move there. Now, wait, Rosa thrown back into the center of the ring. And now, wait, oh, a big kick, though, by Thunder Rosa. Thunder Rosa continuing to fight back into this one. And now, wait a minute, Britt Baker locking up the arms, trying to take down Rosa. Rosa reverses it into a Hurricane Rana. Rosa reverses it into a Hurricane Rana. Again, now running for Baker. Baker grabs her up. Oh, with a bookend. And now, wait a minute. Rosa stomped again by Baker. Britt Baker stomping Rosa again. 2. Kick out again by Thunder Rosa. And now Britt Baker. Britt Baker's had enough. Britt Baker sweeping neck breaker again. And Baker's got to be sure. Baker has got to be sure here. The stomp. 1, 2, 3. What a match between these two here tonight. Britt Baker and Thunder Rosa deliver here tonight for another series of their matches. But the winner here tonight to have a massive surge of momentum going into Dynasty is Britt Baker. Britt Baker gets the impressive win here tonight over Thunder Rosa, over her old rival in this matchup, ladies and gentlemen. And they give nonetheless a classic matchup between these two here tonight.
Jared. At Dynasty, it all comes to an end. Our little game is finally over. But I have a question. Will it be worth it? Are you willing to pay the price for knowledge? Are you ready to make a deal with the devil?
And ladies and gentlemen, now coming up next is our main event of the evening, folks. Out first, here comes fallen Darby Allin. Darby Allin tonight, ladies and gentlemen, seeks to impress once again. Going into our matchup here at Dynasty, Darby Allin, of course, challenged Swerve Strickland at Revolution a number of weeks ago in an instant classic of a match. But Allin tonight has a big match against a former world champion as well as this weekend. The 5-way that we have main eventing Dynasty. Darby Allin, his opponent tonight, Jay White, Hangman Adam Page, MJF, and of course the champion Swerve Strickland. And here comes the former world champion, Switchblade Jay White. Jay White looking to regain the title this weekend after, in his mind, finally dealing with and getting rid of Kenny Omega. We know Kenny Omega will be featured in the World Cup, but we have no idea when he is returning to AEW as of yet. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Darby Allin versus Jay White. And here we go. And now, wait a minute. Darby Allin comes off with a massive elbow strike there onto Jay White. And now Jay White in trouble here. Wait, Jay White grabs up Allin, throws off Darby Allin, goes to the back elbow. No, Darby Allin avoiding that one there. Now, wait a minute. Darby Allin picks up Jay White, nailing that side suplex there onto Jay White. Now Darby Allin coming off the ropes again. Jay White, though, targeting the legs of Darby Allin. Darby Allin taken down there by Jay White. And now Jay White throws him into the corner. And now Jay White once again, head first with Darby Allin into the turnbuckle. And now, ladies and gentlemen, wait a minute. Kicks Darby Allin in the leg. And you can see Darby Allin pulling his leg out of the ropes there. You can see how much how much pain he is in. Wait a minute. Final cut there by Jay White. Jay White possibly looking to get out of this one early. Kicked out, though, by Darby Allin after 1. And you can see Jay White is really disturbed here. Jay White now, focusing in on Darby Allin with the stomps. Darby Allin now, massive knee drop as well. And now Darby Allin, wait a minute. Jay White out of the way. Darby Allin going off the ropes. Darby Allin is in trouble here. Jay White nails that suplex there on Allin. Jay White with that perfectly placed suplex there onto Darby Allin, and Darby Allin thrown over the top. Darby Allin drop kicked by Jay White. Jay White now has Darby Allin in major trouble here. Jay White has Darby Allin where he does not want to be. Darby Allin needs to do something here. Jay White, though, drop kicks Allin right back to the outside. And you can see now that's the plan. This is the plan here by Jay White. Jay White wanting to get in and make an equalizer. Out of one, Darby Allin. Wait, Darby Allin now looking to do something to White. White now grabbed up Darby Allin. Oh my God, nailing that massive overhead arm drag and going for the enziguri. Darby Allin sidesteps. DDT there by Darby Allin to Jay White to Darby Allin. And Darby Allin now getting choked out by Jay White. Switchblade looking to hurt. Massive arm stomp there. But onto Darby Allin by Jay White. And now Jay White has him in trouble here. Count of 5. Darby Allin thrown back into the ring. Jay White looking to hurt Allin. Allin, gets stomped there. And now wait a minute. Jay White now. Jay White turns Darby Allin over into the Boston Crab. The Boston Crab on Darby Allin, and Allin. Wait a minute. Darby turns it over. Wait, covers White, gets out, rolls him up. Kick out by Jay White. Darby Allin finally managing to do something here on Jay White. Jay White now putting major trouble, thrown out of the ring there. And now Darby Allin calling him up here. Darby Allin calling up White. Dives onto Jay White. Darby Allin taking out Jay White now. And wait a minute. Sunset flip on the outside. And you can see Jay White has been stunned here on the outside by Darby Allin. Darby Allin possibly with the opening. Here we go. Coffin drop. The coffin drop connects into the cover on the world champion. 2. Kick out by Jay White. The kick out there for the switchblade. And now wait a minute. Darby Allin with the strike on White. And now, ladies and gentlemen, they are going to go back and forth here. Allin and White back and forth in this one-on-one main event of AEW Dynamite. Both men wanting this massive surge of momentum you could possibly get with a win here on Dynamite in the main event before going into this weekend's world title matchup. And both men wanting to take the opportunity to learn something about each other with a massive strike there. And Darby Allin and Jay White continuing to go back and forth here with the striking. Darby Allin with another hit there. Jay White, does not hit that one. Darby Allin nails a strike there. And now Darby Allin, Jay White now. And they lock up, and here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The striking. And Jay White and Darby Allin neither win the exchange of the striking. Darby Allin coming off the ropes. Jay White takes him down again. Catches him in Boston Crab. Into the Boston Crab once again. And Darby Allin trying to pull Jay White. Darby Allin trying to get out of this Boston Crab. Every second he's in it longer. Wait a minute. Darby Allin turns it over again into a cover. 1, 2, kick out there by Jay White. And now Allin coming off the ropes. White catches him with a back elbow. Into the cover. 1, 2, Kick out again by Darby Allin. And now Jay White wanting to make an example out of Darby Allin. Here we go. Blade Runner. The signature Blade Runner 2. Kick out there by Darby Allin. The kick out by Darby Allin, and Jay White has had enough here. Back elbow strike again. And now, ladies and gentlemen, looking to possibly bring it to an end. No, wait, Jay White. Darby Allin avoids the Blade Runner. Darby Allin avoids the Blade Runner. And Jay White now heart punch. Jay White's had enough. One, kick out again by Darby Allin. Darby still fighting his way forward here. And now Jay White, trying to stomp out Allin, but Allin stomps him out of the corner. And now wait a minute. Sunset flip there. 1, 2, kick out by Switchblade Jay White. And now Darby Allin. Wait a minute, Allin. No! Coffin drop on the outside. The coffin drop on the outside, but Allin's exhausted. Allin is so exhausted. And Allin, you gotta get him back in the ring if you want to win this matchup. He cannot move quick enough. Jay White, come on, Allin. Get in the ring. Here we go. He gets the cover. 1, 2, no! Darby Allin, if he had just been a little bit quicker, DDT out of nowhere by Jay White. If he had just been a little bit quicker to get Jay White into the ring and get this cover, we may have a winner here tonight. Darby Allin now coming off the ropes. Jay White now catches him with a chop. Jay White catching Darby Allin with a chop. They're going to go for another one. Darby Allin rolls out of the way. Darby Allin. Oh my God, Stun Dog Millionaire. 1, 2. I thought that was it. Everyone in the building thought for the briefest of moments that Darby Allin had won this matchup. Darby Allin has got to do something here. And now with another strike. Oh wait, Jay White fighting his way back in. Gets him up. Uranagi. The Uranagi onto Darby Allin. And now Jay White suplexed him in the corner. Into the cover. 1, 2. Kick out there by Darby Allin again. And now Jay White wanting to put this away. Here we go. Blade Runner. 1, 2. By God. Darby Allin kicked out of another Blade Runner. Darby Allin kicked out of another Blade Runner. And now wait a minute, into a knee bar. Into the knee bar. Can Darby Allin hang on? Can Darby Allin hang on in this knee bar? Jay White has it in deep. Darby Allin desperately trying to fight free of this knee bar. Wait a minute, he does. Darby Allin frees himself. Darby Allin managing to free himself there into the crucifix. 1, 2, 3. Darby Allin caught Jay White. An epic matchup ends. Darby Allin pins Jay White. Darby Allin gets the win over Jay White here. Hey, wait, Jay White slips out of the ring. Jay White, drop kicks Darby Allin in the leg. And now Jay White goes over the steps. Oh my God, Darby Allin. Here with the steps there by Jay White. And Jay White now dumping the steps on Allin. And now Jay White with a steel chair. Oh my God, cracks it. over Darby Allin here. Jay White's lost it. Darby Allin got the win, but Jay White might make sure he can't make it to Dynasty. And now, wait a minute, Jay White. Blade Runner. The Blade Runner by Jay White. And Jay White will stand tall on the end of this episode of Dynamite. Oh my God! There's Hangman Page! There is Hangman Adam Page! You didn't think I was gonna forget, did you? And now wait a minute, Hangman Page! Hangman Page! Gets him up! Brings him down with Deadeye! And now Page. Wait a minute, Page, not this! Not this, oh my God! Sit out Tombstone! To Jay White, and Jay White now dumped over by Hangman Page. Well, ladies and gentlemen, what a beat there. I think that's gonna do it for us here tonight. And oh man, there's Swerve. There's the champion Swerve Strickland with a hit from that kendo stick. And now wait a minute, Swerve gets up Hangman FML Driver. The champion laying out Hangman Page here tonight. And ladies and gentlemen, I think that is what's going to do it for us here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Wait a minute, MJF! MJF pulls Swerve Strickland out of the ring here. And now wait a minute, MJF, hits Swerve with a chair. His rival getting payback on him here tonight. And now MJF locks the arms, gets up Swerve, brings him down there. And MJF wanting to make an example of the champion does it again. And could this be the visual at AEW Dynasty? Could we see MJF become a two-time AEW champion? What a sequence of events to close out our show here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. MJF standing tall at the end of this massive beatdown, ladies and gentlemen. And then don't forget, at Dynasty, this match goes down. I've been Ray, and that was Universe.